Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Teresa Graham Political TV, Politics TV, that is. Guys, I want to share some information with you. And guys, I want to get your feedback. This is the first time we are going live on this channel in a long time. And so I have a special announcement that I will be making very soon about the 2028 race. Okay. So I will be making that announcement soon, but I'm asking that you subscribe, like, and share and follow the channel. Okay. Make sure you follow the channel because we got some updates that's getting ready to happen. Now, I want you to take a listen to um, Dr. Carol Swine. She's talking about the Democratic Party. I don't know whether anyone know about this information, and so I decided to bring this information to you today. I won't be long, so let's go ahead and get into this video today, okay?
When you think about racial equality and civil rights, which political party comes to mind? The Republicans or the Democrats? Most people would probably say the Democrats, but this answer is incorrect. Since its founding in 1829, the Democratic Party has fought against every major civil rights initiative and has a long history of discrimination. The Democratic Party defended slavery, started the Civil War, opposed Reconstruction, founded the Ku Klux Klan, imposed segregation, perpetrated lynchings, and fought against the Civil Rights Acts of the 1950s and 1960s. In contrast, the Republican Party was founded in 1854 as an anti-slavery party. Its mission was to stop the spread of slavery into the new Western territories with the aim of abolishing it entirely. This effort, however, was dealt a major blow by the Supreme Court in the 1857 case Dred Scott versus Sandford. The court ruled that slaves aren't citizens, they're property. The 7 justices who voted in favor of slavery, all Democrats. The 2 justices who dissented, both Republicans. The slavery question was, of course, ultimately resolved by a bloody civil war. The commander-in-chief during that war was the first Republican president, Abraham Lincoln, the man who freed the slaves. 6 days after the Confederate Army surrendered, John Wilkes Booth, a Democrat, assassinated President Lincoln. Lincoln's vice president, a Democrat named Andrew Johnson, assumed the presidency. But Johnson adamantly opposed Lincoln's plan to integrate the newly freed slaves into the South's economic and social order. Johnson and the Democratic Party were unified in their opposition to the 13th Amendment, which abolished slavery, the 14th Amendment, which gave Blacks citizenship, and the 15th Amendment, which gave Blacks the vote. All 3 passed only because of universal Republican support. During the era of Reconstruction, federal troops stationed in the South helped secure rights for the newly freed slaves. Hundreds of Black men were elected to Southern state legislatures as Republicans, and 22 Black Republicans served in the U.S. Congress by 1900. The Democrats did not elect a Black man to Congress until 1935. But after Reconstruction ended, when the federal troops went home, Democrats roared back into power in the South. They quickly reestablished white supremacy across the region with measures like Black codes, laws that restricted the ability of Blacks to own property and run businesses, and they imposed poll taxes and literacy tests used to subvert Black citizens' right to vote. And how was all of this enforced? By terror. much of it instigated by the Ku Klux Klan, founded by a Democrat, Nathan Bedford Forrest. As historian Eric Foner, himself a Democrat, notes, in effect, the Klan was a military force serving the interests of the Democratic Party. President Woodrow Wilson, a Democrat, shared many views with the Klan. He resegregated many federal agencies and even screened the first movie ever played at the White House, the racist film The Birth of a Nation, originally entitled The Klansman. A few decades later, the only serious congressional opposition to the landmark Civil Rights Act of 1964 came from Democrats. 80% of Republicans in Congress supported the bill, less than 70% of Democrats did. Democratic senators filibustered the bill for 75 days until Republicans mustered the few extra votes needed to break the logjam. And when all of their efforts to enslave Blacks, keep them enslaved, and then keep them from voting had failed, the Democrats came up with a new strategy. If Black people are going to vote, they might as well vote for Democrats, as President Lyndon Johnson was purported to have said about the Civil Rights Act. I'll have them voting Democrat for 200 years. So now the Democratic Party prospers on the votes of the very people it has spent much of its history oppressing. Democrats falsely claim that the Republican Party is the villain, when in reality, it's the failed policies of the Democratic Party that have kept Blacks down. Massive government welfare has decimated the Black family. Opposition to school choice has kept them trapped in failing schools. Politically correct policing has left Black neighborhoods defenseless against violent crime. So when you think about racial equality and civil rights, which political party should come to mind? I'm Carol Swain, professor of political science and law at Vanderbilt University for Prager University. Prager University.
Okay, family. I just wanted to bring you some facts about the Democratic Party. Like I said, I will be coming to announce my I don't even want to say much, but I will be coming to announce um, what I will be doing. No, well, I wouldn't say doing. Let's see. I'm not going to say anything right now, but I do have an announcement for the 2028 race. Okay. And so I will be back to share that information with you. But what I want you to do is take the time to go ahead and subscribe, like, and share. We're going to be popping in with our lives here and there, okay? And so I want to thank you all for supporting the channel. Like I said, we are going to be um, coming back and just sharing information about politics on this channel. So you have a great day today and talk with you soon. Bye bye.